Hello! So today is gonna be a pretty special video. I'll be taking you on a tour of my kitchen, kind of, not really, but it is a what I eat in a day video. So it is now about, I think, 8:30 in the morning on a beautiful Saturday. And first off, what I'm gonna do is actually grab a glass of water because I am parched. So let's make sure that we hydrate ourselves. So basically what I am going to cook for breakfast, usually on a weekday when I have work, I don't really spend much time, making breakfast. I would just grab some fruit or make myself a bagel and get some coffee before I go to work because I start work really early. But on the weekends when I am staying at home, I like to make something like a little fancier than normal. So today I was thinking of making some French toast. And so something different that I want to make with my French toast today, and I was inspired by a brunch restaurant in North Hollywood, is they incorporated those frosted flakes or cornflakes into a French toast. So it turns out really crispy and the inside is still super soft. So I want to recreate something like that. I don't know if it will turn out as perfect as I hoped it would, but let's get started. So one of the first ingredients that we need is bread, and I prefer for this French toast recipe, I prefer the brioche style bread, just because it is thicker than the regular white bread, and so it will still hold all that liquid from the eggs without it being too soggy and fall apart. And of course I would need some fruit, so I chose bananas, and also I think I will incorporate strawberries later, and of course some eggs and the frosted flakes. So first thing I will do is let's actually grab some eggs. We have perfectly 2 left, just what I need. So let's grab those 2. And let's grab a fork. Oops. Alright. So gonna crack it. And what we need is just a little bit of milk and some salt. So we have some milk right here. And then some salt. Just a wee bit. Alright. Now we're gonna make sure it's all even. Beautiful. Ooh, you can see it's super bubbly. I don't know, I think that's a good sign. It means it's airy and the air is coming from all those air bubbles. So while we've done that, now let's get the pan started and heat up some butter. So let's go. Here you go. So I've already washed my hands, so make sure you do too. Just grab some cornflakes and we're just gonna crush them with our hands. So let's go. Like cornflakes dust, but not really dust, but kind of in between. This is kind of therapeutic also. because these bananas are not fully ripe, so this is just to sweeten it up. Working's a chore. I mean, cooking's a chore. But the results are rewarding. Okay. French toast. Ta-da! Now we're gonna wait for our bananas. So let's try to make it all an even yellow. So make sure your fire is turned off. And I'm just putting this. And this is the complete version. So usually people would eat this with powdered sugar and maple syrup, but those two things are too sweet to me, so that's why I put a little bit of sugar in the banana. That's sweet enough. And this is the final product. Ta-da! Okay. It feels so good. So let's eat. Oh, you can hear how crispy it sounds. Ooh, that sounds really good. Okay, I am back home. So actually, I went out for a bit today, got some errands done, went to the mall because I wanted to check out like a new lipstick from By Beauty at Sephora. It wasn't there yet, so that was a waste of time. But I am back home now. It's a bit late. I think it's like 3 o'clock right now, so this will be a late lunch. And I'm very, very hungry, so I can't wait to get started and cook right now just so I can eat it immediately. So what I wanted to do is one of my favorite dishes that I like to cook when I need something fulfilling in a short amount of time. And that is Asian garlic butter noodles with shrimp. It is something that I found on the internet and I kind of have made it my own. And so yeah, right now what I have is a big wok full of water. I don't know if you can hear it. Sometimes there's like the boiling water sounds. And so I'm just letting the water boil for a bit and then I'll cook my pasta. I'm just using spaghetti for this recipe, but you can of course use any kind of pasta you want, fettuccine, all of that. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get this party started. Let's go. First up, while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I have my shrimp right here. This is almost like 1 pound of shrimp. It's 0.97 pounds. So it's quite a lot actually for one person, but I like to cook a lot at once just because, you know, I can eat it and reheat it a couple of times. So what we're gonna do is, this shrimp is not yet peeled, so I would have to peel it. So I'm gonna get all my jewelry off first. Definitely don't want them smelling like shrimp. So I'm gonna go put this on the side. Try not to forget about that. And let's get started. Ooh. I have drained my pasta and my shrimp is all peeled and ready to go. And I want to show you the quick ingredients of what I put in this Asian garlic butter shrimp noodle pasta. I need to work on the name, but I'm literally shouting all the ingredients. What you need is oyster sauce. I love this brand. I think this is the OG Lee Kum Kee brand. And then Kikkoman soy sauce, garlic. I am too lazy to peel myself, so I just buy readily minced garlic. It does the same thing. And butter, and of course salt, pepper, the usual stuff. Oh, and one thing that I actually forgot is something to make it spicy. So we need some chili peppers. I hope I have it. Oh, so I would definitely prefer to use, you know, the small Thai chilies, but for some reason my grocery store is always out of them and they don't restock them anymore. So I found a decent alternative, which is the serrano peppers. It's not as spicy, but if I put a lot, it kind of does what it's supposed to do. It gives you a little bit of a kick of spice, I guess. I'm gonna do a ton of garlic because I'm a fan of garlic. I think it just makes every dish better. Whenever they say in the recipe, or just put like 2 or 3, you know, cloves of garlic, I'll put like 4 times what they say, because whatever they list is always never enough. You need more garlic. How can you live with so little garlic in your food? So I'm gonna put some oyster sauce. I would say it's about 1 to 2 tablespoons. I don't really measure. I just kind of just add it, and then if it's not enough, I'll add more. And then some soy sauce. Alright, I think that should be enough. And then mix it well with the garlic. All the shrimp in the world. Alright, let's start again. I'm gonna pepper the shrimp. So we have the finished product. I don't know why I always say finished product, but we have the finished product right here. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at my prawn, it looks so scrumptious. Okay, I can't wait to eat it. So let's have the first bite. Oh, I can taste the spiciness. I think I overdid it with the peppers, but it is good. I'm so proud of myself. Oh. It is now dinner time, and I just came back from a walk around the block, and while I prepare dinner today, I have a special guest audience. Keja right here, she likes to watch me cook dinner. So for today's dinner, I'm gonna cook something simple but delicious, and it's gonna be grilled tilapia with a side of butter rice. And so let's get started. So I have about 2 pounds of tilapia here. So I don't know if there's a proper way to cut it, to be honest, but I just try to cut it like uniformly, just so that when it goes on the grill, they all cook and get done around the same time. Oops. Just moving. Recording? So now I have finished cutting all this fish, and next step is to season them. It's not super complicated. I basically use what I call a traffic light, which is red is the paprika, and then I have some Italian seasoning, and yellow is the onion powder. Also, we need some salt and olive oil. Let's just douse it all in this spices. So for the rice, just adding some butter. About 2 tablespoons. And then some garlic, minced garlic. and also a little bit of salt. Oh, and one more actually, very important ingredient, which is black pepper. Okay, and then we're just gonna cook the rice normally in the rice cooker like you would do a white rice and wait for it to cook. Get some cooking spray and just spray the grill, just so the fish doesn't stick to it. Also, I got this from IKEA, this grill, and it's been helping me a lot and making me cook more. Alright, I am finally done with grilling all this fish in front of me right here. As you can see, I am a bit sweaty from all of the grilling. We definitely need to invest in a fan in the kitchen. But anyways, I was gonna make a salad, but I realized that I was out of salad, so I kind of replaced my vitamins with some oranges I cut right here. This is a lot of fish, way too much for one person, so I do have a few friends who came over. They're just camera shy, but we can't wait to get started and eat this thing right away. But of course, okay, one last thing, just because there's no like salad on the side, and to complement it, I'm gonna eat it with the Nando's peri peri sauce. This definitely tastes different than the one in Malaysia. The one in Malaysia is so much spicier, but it still complements really nicely with the butter rice and the grilled fish. So I'm gonna eat right now. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you had fun with me. Bye!